And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 2 here between the Mets and Rockies. Mets winning Game 1 last night 4-2 on the back of a pair of home runs by Francisco Lindor. We'll see. We got Kodai Senga on the mound tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. So we'll see how the Mets fare. But let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides. Baty is here saying LFGM. Let's go. Let's get the scoreboard up as well. There we go. Gary and Keith in the booth again. Hey, Frank is here saying, let's go, Mets. What's up, Frank? Welcome in as well. And let's make sure we are good to go on all the sides. We are on YouTube. We got 2 YouTube streams going. A full screen. I'm waiting to get the vertical stream going. We're also on Twitch and Kick as well. But before we get into today's pitching matchups and lineups, we'll make sure we're good to go here. All right, there we go. Let's go to channel here. And let's go over to channel here. All right, good to go. Corey's here. Welcome in, Corey, saying go Mets. Welcome in, Corey. New name in the chat, so forgive me if you've been here before and I just don't remember. Hi, everyone. What's up, Steven? Natalie's here saying hey. Corey's saying hey as well. Vitelli's saying 12-3. Mets heard it here first. I don't think so. My weather, like rain, isn't going to be an issue. It's very windy, damp, cold. So I do not think the Mets are putting up a 12 spot today. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. The pitching matchup today, it'll be Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. He's 1-9 in 11 starts with a 6.50 ERA. 54 innings, has given up 9 homers and averages just under 5 innings per start. Where Kodai Senga is making his 11th start on the year. He's 5-3 with a 1.62 ERA in 55 and a third innings. Has given up 2 home runs and averages 5.5 innings per start. So Senga, they just showed a thing on WPIX there for the Mets. Senga, after the first 10 starts, the third best Mets ERA all time. Frank saying 6-3 Mets. Frank, let me write these down, guys. Frank saying 6-3. We had another prediction up here. Vitelli saying 12-3. Okay. Yeah, 1-9. Yep. But I wonder, I don't have the breakdown here. A lot of that's probably at home. Where when these guys come on the road, they're not as bad as their numbers show. That's why last night's Mets game, I know a lot of the chat was frustrated that the Mets were only up by a run. Rockies away from Colorado, numbers are decent. But saying good afternoon. And now next weekend, the Mets are out in Colorado. So we'll see the opposite side of that as well. Corey saying 7-3 Mets. On the YouTube side, we've already gained a sub as well. These kind of pitchers do good against the Mets. Daniel's here saying hello again, John. this time from Spain and not the usual UK. What's up, Daniel? Daniel, are you on a work trip or holiday? Natalie says Mets 3-0. No gulps today. It's Michelle Margot. Frank says Mets have a great home record. Yeah. Come on, Mets. Let's end the month with a win, right? Nice. He's there for holiday and in Barcelona for Formula One Grand Prix. Nice. And my last job I worked with a couple of guys that were from Brazil, and they absolutely loved Formula One. They have the young kids out on the field waiting for the Mets players to come to each position. Stanley's here as well, saying good afternoon, everyone. Let's go Mets. Oh, Mets with their City Connects. Waiting for first pitch here. We'll keep an eye on our guy Fitzy here. Fitzy's going to have the Red Sox Braves game over on his channel. I know we're not even to the All-Star break yet, but did you guys see that the Nationals have passed the Braves in the division standings? They're waiting for first pitch over there as well. All right, let's keep waiting. Let's make sure everything's good to go here. Come back over to our chat. Frank saying greetings onto all. That looks like popcorn, but I can't see what that is. Popcorn. Yep. Hey, Tony's here. What's up, Tony? Good afternoon, Mets Nation. Expected some heavy offense today. So, see you guys. Why? It's cold, damp, windy at the stadium. Don't expect offense today. Weather plays a factor, guys. Yo, Jeffrey with the $10 super chat saying, hey, John, how's your day going? I feel a Mets win today. Don't get me wrong. I could be totally wrong as well, and the Mets could bust out. I'm just not going to expect it with today's conditions. Some other games going on right now. The Reds and Cubs tied at 0 in the 8th inning. The A's and Blue Jays tied up at 5 in the 3rd. St. Louis and Texas just getting started, as well as the White Sox and the Orioles. Milwaukee already with a 1-0 lead over Philly in the 1st. Let's go. The Angels and Guardians getting ready to get going. Detroit and Kansas City. Tampa Bay and Houston. Austin and Atlanta is underway. The Giants and Marlins. Then tonight at 7, it's Minnesota and Seattle. The Yankees and Dodgers. It looks like the Dodgers won that game. Did the Dodgers win last night? I did not watch. Pittsburgh and San Diego at 9:40, and Washington and Arizona at 10 o'clock. Frank with the thumbs up. Alex is here saying hi all. And Frank R saying hello, John. Let's go Mets. Welcome in once again. Yes, Dodgers won. Thank you, Stephen. I did not watch. I had to work this morning, so I didn't stay up too late. I finished watching Fitzy's stream. Abreu. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button on the YouTube side. Welcome in. That's 2 subscribers so far today. Yo, it's 4-0 Brewers. Yo, 4-0 Brewers. Let's go. Once again, not to the All-Star break yet, but if the Phillies lose today and the Mets win, we're tied for first. And technically, we would be in first because we have not lost against Philly. Ty's back saying, let's go Mets. Hoping Ronnie Mauricio comes up soon. Hello, everyone. Hey, he keeps putting up those numbers. He's going to force their hand, right? When guys like Acuna and Vientos aren't doing it, we're going to put the pressure on. The Met defense today, it'll be Baty at third, Lindor at short, McNeil at second, Alonso at first, Alvarez doing the catching, Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right field. Michael's here. Thank you, sir. Jordan Beck will lead it off. The first pitch is in for... Nope, called the ball 1-0. Ty, no repeating your messages. The 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. I got Fitzy playing in the background, but let me turn him down a little bit. Hopefully we have a good day. The 1-1. Down low. Oh, the home plate umpire said he went 1-2. John M is here. What's up, John? Saying good afternoon. Pitch clock violation on Beck. That's strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Senga, and he didn't have to throw a pitch there. That'll bring up Tovar. Up high, 1-0. Tovar last night in the field was unbelievable. But 0 for 4 at the dish with 3 strikeouts. In for a strike, 1-1. Ty says, I don't understand why my chat repeats. Sorry. Gotcha. You didn't type it twice, just repeat it. That does happen. I know that's happened to Stoney and James every once in a while. Swung on a match quickly with 1-2. Johnny's here saying hello, everyone, from Queens, New York. The 1-2. And that one popped up. Foul territory, first base side. It'll go out of play. He says, yep, and Cope also. I know we won't see guys like James today. James is doing his side gig today. A little DJ in action for a party, he said. Outside, 2-2. Johnny's saying, let's go Mets. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one's lifted out to left. Nimmo on the run, looks up at it, and that ball's out of here. It's never a bad time to say tap that like and subscribe button. He says saving a run is equivalent to scoring a run. Hopefully his hat comes alive today. Probably meant bat. So 1-0 Rockies. Here's Goodman. And a chopper foul, 0-1. Still really early. Yeah. Just got him. He threw the ghost fork and it did not sink. Up high, 1-1. Pop foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. What's everybody up to on this Saturday afternoon? The 2-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. 2 away. Jason says, seems like Senga struggles early but ends strong. Yes, they did show something where Senga's career in the first inning, his ERA is over 4. But then he usually gets settled in, like Jason said. Here's McMahon, batting .209 on the year with 6 homers, 17 runs batted in. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Nope, they called it a ball. Come on, Blue. Look where that pitch is, and they called that a ball. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Chop foul, 2-1. Stanley saying, come on, Senga. Oh, no, not Blue. Now look where pitch 1 was that they called the ball. The 2-1. Swan, I missed 2-2. th pitch of the inning for Senga. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Senga strikes out the side, or actually gets all 3 strikeouts, but gives up the solo home run. We go bottom 1. It'll be Lindor for the Mets, followed by Nimmo. Soto will bat 3rd, Alonso 4th, Baty 5th, Jared Young 6th, Taylor 7th, McNeil 8th, and Alvarez will bat 9th. Frank says, keep it fair, Blue. Yep, that's why I said his ERA is over 4 in the first and good after that. But awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, welcome in. Check in on Fitzy. No score, bottom 1 there in Atlanta. Phillies down 4-0 in the bottom of the first, but have runners on first and second with 1 out. Come on, Mets. Score early and often. Let's go, Brewers. Yeah. Are you talking about Senga's ERA? Yes. Senga's career ERA in the first inning is almost 4.5 runs. Every other inning after that, it's under 2 runs. Lindor will step in on the outside corner, 0-1. Focus up, Mets. Darren's here saying, let's go, Mets. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one line, base hit in the left field. Apu says, where is there a crown next to my name? I don't know. Something YouTube's working on. Bunt attempt by Nimmo, and it's foul, 0-1. Frank says, I just lit a cigarette, he said. A little slow on my keyboarding skills. But there's a strike. Oh, the ball. 1-1. No swing. And that one lined into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Back-to-back singles to start the bottom of the first here. We'll bring up Soto. Michael says it's going to be a big June for Lindor. I hope it's a big June for a lot of these guys. Here comes Soto getting a nice ovation from the crowd here. The Phillies did not score in the bottom of the first. They go to the second, 4-0 Milwaukee. If Lindor homers, will win the game. Okay, well, Soto's up. So down the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, swing the bat, Soto. Leo's here, says in the house of PAS, listening and painting today. LFGM and Senga, and offense too. Outside, 1-1. Let's go. What's up, Leo? 1-1 the count to Soto. Soto went 2 for 4 last night. Had a big RBI double. Down low, 2-1. Nice take there. Jeffrey saying, come on, Soto. JP5, welcome in. Let Soto work. He's fine. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? Nimmo seems comfortable in the 2-hole. Agreed, Darren. The 3-1 to Soto. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases for Alonso. And maybe I'm wrong, guys. If the Mets could get some hits here, this game will be broken open real quick. Alonso in his career against the Rockies, 34 for 112. That's a 304 average with 9 homers and 19 runs batted in. Ron saying, go Mets. The first pitch, outside, 1-0. Bud says, no more men left on base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Lindor at third, Nimmo at second, Soto at first. Goodman out to talk to Sensatelia. Here comes the home plate umpire to break that up. Daniel says, come on, Pete, time for a grand slam. It's time to score some runs. Frank saying, get that killer instinct going. Rockies infield is playing double play depth. Outside, 2-0. Ron, as a Yankee fan, is booing Soto. The 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. Good time to smash it, Pete. Rory's here saying, hey, John and Mets family, let's go Mets. The 2-1. Up and in, 3-1. Nowhere to put them. Called a strike. Alonso threw his bat like it. Come on, Pete. That ball was too close to. I'm good, Ron. How are you? I wish MLB would strike a deal with YouTube and let you have the game visible. No. That'll never happen. The 3-2 and fouled it off. We'll do it again. Johnny saying, let's effing go. Make the nervous pitcher work. Yeah. What's he up to here? Up to 17 pitches, still with nobody out. And he swung on a miss. He was looking to walk there instead of hitting. He lost focus after he thought it was ball 4. I'll put my guys on it, he says. No, they have a deal with somebody else. Swung on a miss by Baty, 0-1. They have a deal with playback for that already. They're not gonna break that deal. Please hit, says Leo. Charles is here as well. What's up, Charles? DO1. Outside, 1-1. Frank says, I like this PAS setup and play calling. What side are you on, Frank? You on the full screen side? The 1-1. And that one lifted out to left center field. Doyle to the track, and he can't make the catch, and it bounces away. Lindor is in. Nimmo's in. Soto's rounding third. Baty will stop at third. It's a bases clearing triple. Second triple of the year for Baty. RBIs number 18, 19, and 20. Ron saying, come on, Mets. Too early in the season, hoping Mets win the division. It is still too early in the season. Boom, baby. Up high, 1-0 here to Young. Oh, everybody's good. Yeah, baby. Charles says, free field to join the chat at any time. Let's go. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Yes, enjoying my day already. This is why you need Baty in the lineup. Jason says, just hit 500 on 3 runs scored. Nice. The 2-0. And that one, caught by a second. 2 away. Baty holds a third. 2 away. Chipper Baty is coming up large. Ty, hit the go live button, Ty. So, guys, can you put in the chat for Ty to go live, please? He is way behind. Tiller lines one out to right center field. Not made. Catch is not made. Baty will score. It's 4-1 Mets. Early in the season, some people wanted Baty gone. And Baty was sent down. And what happened? Since Baty's been called back up, he's been red hot. How is Baty all of a sudden woken up? Because being sent down to the minors will realize what you're doing wrong real fast. That'll bring up McNeil here. Taylor runs to throw down the second, not in time. It's a strike on the throw. 0-2 to count, I think. Nope, the 0-1. And slapper to third, and that'll be it. But the Mets put up a 4 spot. And as we go to the second, it's 4-1 Mets. Come on, Taylor, let's go. Mets came out to play. LFGM. Early scoring is good. Keep it up. Mets offense could be deadly if we have the right lineup. We're getting there. That lineup is getting there, closer and closer. Oh, I didn't put a Victor's here saying what's up, everybody. What's up, everybody? Good Saturday, I hope. Well, so far it's 4-1 good guys. Anyone here who thinks the Mets won't sweep? Have to wait and see. I already see it. You can't assume a sweep ever against any team. Acuna should be sent to the minors to get more playing time. Agreed. Charles says guidelines for chatting. Absolutely 100%, no exceptions, no spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. He also says be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. I heard the Mets hurt pitchers are getting well. Yes, they are. Well, Sensatellia has been in the league a long time, so just baked up some chicken thighs for the afternoon grub and ball games. Too good. Up and in, 2-0. We must win the second game before we think about exactly. Win today, then we can think about sweep tomorrow. The card coach is here. There's a strike, 2-1. Coach saying smash that like. There's a strike. No, called the ball. Man, come on, Blue. 3-1 the count. That home plate umpire not giving that low strike. David, thank you so much for subscribing. Pop foul, 3-2. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Laced foul down the right field side. One game at a time, says Frank. Hopefully Senga can pitch at least 6 innings. No, pitch count's a little too high here. He's up to 30 pitches with nobody out in the second. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Over to first, one away. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Did he go? No swing, 1-1. The 1-1. Did he go? The home plate umpire said, yeah, it's 1-2. Senga needs some quick outs. Yep. Much respect to the new subscriber, says Frank. Yeah, 3 so far today. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Then he went, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Senga. Victor says, kudos to that Rockies fan for wearing a paper bag. No, he's not rooting for his team. He's rooting for the owners to sell the team. If you're not ashamed, take the bag off your head. Foul tipped, 1-1 to count. New sub, smash that like button. Down low, 1-1, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. This home plate umpire, man, needs to get a little bit more consistent here. The 3-1. Chopped foul, 3-2. '40th pitch of the afternoon for Senga. That one lifted foul down the left field side. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Senga deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Senga. We go bottom 2, 4-1 Mets. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Alvarez, Lindor, and Nimmo. Ernesto's here saying good afternoon, Mets Nation. What's up, Ernesto? Welcome back. Gained another sub there on the YouTube side. Thank you to whoever that was. That's 4 today. Bud says he's going for a smoke. David's here saying way to go. Check in on Fitzy. He's got the Braves and Red Sox game today. It's 1-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the 3rd. Milwaukee still has a 4-0 lead over the Phillies. John Boy's here. What's up, John Boy? Welcome back. George is back. Hello, John, and everyone in the chat. LFGM, baby. LFGK as well. Yeah, they play tonight as well, right? Looking to force a game 7. Oh, Frank's joining Bud for a smoke break. Fatal Dunk says, how many runs you think the Mets score this half? None. JP5 says, I'm in, buddy. This is how baseball is announced. Well done. Thank you, sir. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. Shout out to Charles again, checking in. Charles always coming to us from Paradise, a.k.a. the Bahamas. There's a strike, 1-1. Alvi and Vientos need to remember how to hit. Yeah, I don't know about Alvi, but I know Vientos is out of options, so I don't know. You can't really release them because somebody will grab them, but something's got to be done. And for a strike, 2-2. From Long Beach, Long Island, living in Georgia, now make a game this summer. Well, Bahamas, that's got to be sweet. Willing to join anyone who wants a Yingling. The 2-2. Up and in, almost hit him, 3-2. Charles, if you're new here, you'll notice Charles posts inspirational quotes as well as the channel rules all game long. But here's the first one. Oh, the 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Charles says, once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Fouled off again. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. Mets are 22-7 at home. Called strike 3. One out. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Charles says, much appreciate you affording me the opportunity. Oh, absolutely, buddy. I enjoy your play-by-play. Thank you, Stanley. Here's Lindor. Singled and scored his first time. First pitch is up and in, 1-0. Little artwork from that young man there. Very nice. Got a picture of Lindor. Outside, 2-0. Jonathan's here. Jonathan, how is the movie? The 2-0. Fouled off, 2-1. The 2-1. Up and in, 3-1. He says, unreal. I liked it. It ties the whole series together. The 3-1. Fouled off. Full count here. Fouled off. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So 1 out walk. Lindor's been on base both times. That'll bring up Nimmo. He singled his first time and scored as well. One batter later. Is it too late to say Alvarez sucks? No, not too late, Ken. Alvarez sucks. I agree. I would honestly trade him. Work him in a package with somebody and try to get either another quality bullpen arm or another starter. Pick-off throw, not in time. I really like that cool flag behind you, Mr. John. Yeah, it's made out of wood, actually. Outside 2-0. Trade Alvey. Yeah. The 2-0. I'll swing on a miss, 2-1. Yeah. Terenz is a better option for the lineup right now. Agreed. The 2-1. Way inside, 3-1. Jonathan says, I think we found our everyday third baseman. Yes, package Alvarez, possibly with Marte. Yeah. I agree, John. Trade Alvey. There's a strike, 3-2. Mariners ain't going anywhere. I would think about trade. No, we don't need a catcher in return. We have Terenz and can bring up one of our backup, the minor league guys to do the backup duties. Cope is here saying good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. LFGM. 1 out, 1 on here for Nimmo. The 3-2 fouled off down the left field line and out of play. Everyone wanted to trade Baty for a bag of balls 2 months ago. And he's turned it around. When is Alvarez? This is 2 years now with Alvarez doing this junk. Like, we don't get a hot spurt from Alvarez. Like, prove us wrong, and then we'll stop saying it. And that one chopped foul, still 3-2. Any news on Winker? No, Winker won't be back till after the All-Star break. Jackson's back saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. He's terrible on both sides of the field. And a chopper to second. They go to second for 1. The turn, not in time. So fielder's choice puts a runner at first with 2 out for Soto, who walked and scored his first time. I'm not sure. I don't keep up with the minor leagues as much. How we doing, fellow Met fans? Let's go Mets. Let's win this game in the series too. Enjoy your weekend. Happy to see that we're winning. If you can, John, can I get a quick recap of how we scored? Yes. Bottom of the first, Lindor singled, Nimmo singled, Soto walked to load the bases. Alonso struck out, and then Baty hit a 3-run triple. Fouled off 1-1 to Soto. And then Young lined out the second. And then Taylor hit one in the gap for a single. There was diving attempt was made, but it was trapped. So it was a base hit that scored the 4th run, up high, 2-1. Daniel Berry is here, saying happy Saturday, everyone. Fatal says, if the Rockies get out of this without giving up a run, I win $300. And popped up. Foul territory. McMahon got it. And that'll retire the side. We go to the third. Still 4-1 Mets. So there you go. Top of the 4th, Milwaukee still up 4-0 over the Phillies. Runner on second, nobody out. Top of the 4th as well. Atlanta has a 1-0 lead over Boston still. We go to the third. It'll be 8-9-1 here for the Rockies. Absolutely, Cope. Frank says, be right back. Ran out of Yingling. Big chance for us to tie the Phils today. Yep. W play. Thanks for commenting, man. Made it easier than just watching. Absolutely. Got you with a sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's 6 subs so far today. According to James, before the season started, said we'd reach 7,000 by the All-Star break. 621 to go. Jonathan says, I expect nothing less than a sweep of this series. Frank's going 15 subs today. Farmer will lead it off. The first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Big Rob saying Mets are looking good so far. Yep. It's going to be close. Definitely going to fun watch till the All-Star game. Big Rob says hi. Something new this year, guys. I will be doing the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game this year. A nice play by Baty on the run. Scoop by Petey. Got him. 1 away. Alonso kept the foot on the bag as he made that scoop. 1 away. Popped up. First pitch swinging. Baty, foul territory. Will make the catch. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Beck. He struck out his first time. And then another sweep in Denver. No one better at first than Pete scooping balls. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Tommy says, Baty just gets better day by day. For real. I'm very impressed. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way, says Charles. That one popped up. Lindor will go out to left center, and he'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Senga. He's retired 8 in a row. We go bottom 3. It'll be Alonso, Baty, and Young coming up. But let's get back to Charles's comment. He says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Wonder if Pete will participate in the Derby this year. I hope he gets voted in. LFGM. 50 pitches. I believe he's at 50. After 3. You want to be, if you're a pitcher, you want to be no higher than 45 usually, but 50 is not too bad. Charles with another quote here. A bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Natalie says 5-0 Brewers. Says runners still on first and second and nobody out. Come on, Mets. More runs. More runs can't hurt. Okay, a tad high. So just tad high, but serviceable. Absolutely. And he's on 3 straight games where he's gone over 100 pitches. So he should be able to go 6 today. Once again, shout out to Fatal Dunks for subscribing. Michael says, John, tell Charles thanks for the reminder. Well, you just did yourself. Baty has shown great improvement. Yep. The first pitch to Alonso fouled it off 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2 to Pete. The 0-2. And that's a fair ball down the left field line. It hits the... Alonso will have to stop. It bounced off the tarp and right to the left fielder. So a leadoff single for Pete. That's a fair ball. Here's Baty. He had the bases clearing triple his first time. And that one lined to second, and it's bobbled, and it's going to right field. And everybody's safe. That would have been a double play if he caught it. Oh, no. It did not. It bounced. No, he shut his glove. He shut his glove. That's going to be an E4. First 2 were on for Young. Young lined out the second base his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Back. Smash one Baty. That's pulled down to first. They go to second for 1. The return throw is in time. 3-6-1 on the double play. That'll bring up Taylor. See, Michael, Charles saw it, and he says, absolutely, let's go. Hey, Brad is here. What's happening, Mets fans? Let's go. What's up, Brad? How are things in Hawaii? First pitch to Taylor's fouled off. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Let's treat this series as batting practice for when Frankie goes to Hollywood next week. Those of you remembers that the 80s get that reference. It's now 7-0 Brewers and 2-0 Braves. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. And a chopper. Tovar on the run. Got him. So the double play ends the threat. It's still 4-1 as we head to the 4th. It'll be Tovar, Goodman, and McMahon coming up. What's up, Jacob? How's Jacob today? Jonathan says every hit Lindor has in LA. I'm texting relax. That's funny. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow's June 1st. You know what that means. Let's check the other sides. We're on Twitch and Kick again today. Only one on each side. Nobody chatting, though. Natalie says Brewers are hot. It's now 8-0. Hopefully it doesn't mean the June swoon. Michael saying Brew Crew pouring it on. Things are going well. Thanks. Life is good. Awesome stuff. Relax, but keep it going. Yeah, relax, but keep it going. Frank putting that let's go Mets in the chat. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Tovar, responsible for the only Rockies run. Hit the solo shot in the first. The 1-0. And that one driven out to center. Taylor, a couple steps back before the track, will make the catch. 9 straight, retired. And that was pitch 50 there, that out. So, wow, 11. Well, MLB hasn't updated yet, so it still says 8-0 here, but let's go. 11, I'll take it. In for a strike, 0-1. Johnson says, I was going to say, relax, don't do it, but I want him to hit a home run. Cope says, save some runs for tomorrow, Brewers. Sheesh. He went 0-2. There it is. It just updated. It's 11-0. That's a shame. DO2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. They're playing the Phillies, Jonathan. The 1-2. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Taylor coming in. Still coming, and he'll make the catch. 2 away. Hey, Martin Short at the ball game today. Charles says MLB Baseball Action Saturday afternoon edition live streaming now on the PAS network. Down low, 1-0. It really is a shame. He says, "Oh, woohoo, go Crew." Not for the person that bet the over. Why? What was the over? And that one popped up out the shallow left. Nimmo, couple steps in, will make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning. That's 11 in a row. We go bottom four, still 4-1 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 coming up. McNeil, Alvarez, and Lindor. Hey, Frank, ribs round 2, and Sigs and Brew. Ribs, anyone? Normally 9 runs. Well, if they bet the over, they won then. It's 11. Cooking ribs again, and I want more RBIs. Frank says I only bet a fifth of Jack Daniels. Burp. That's the burp. Boston, Atlanta now up 5-0 over Boston. Oh well, hey, at least Boston got the first one, right? Bud saying, "Let's go Mets, score some runs." So it's not a shame for them; it's joy. And that one ripped the second, and it's bobbled, and it'll be safe. That'll be another E4. Estrada with his second error. I'll email pics to John these award ribs when they're done. I've got like 2 slabs still in the freezer. Boston has to get on the good foot. Well, they did win last night, so. And that one's lined the second, flipped the short over to first, 4-6-3 double play. But we're supposed to be happy with Alvarez not doing anything. Hi, John. Let's go, Matt. What's up, D? That'll bring up Lindor, who's reached base both times, singled and scored in the first, walked in the second, and was erased on the fielder's choice. Two out and nobody on here. And for a strike, 0-1. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time. Up high, 1-1. Jonathan says, I just want us to be competitive this season, not phased if they don't capture the division. Just get into the playoffs. Just get in. Up until last year with the Dodgers winning the division and winning the World Series, the National League teams that usually win the division and have the first round bye do not do well in the playoffs. Trade Alvey for a pitcher. Seems like we hit into twice as many double plays as our opponents. Oh, yeah. Senga's been very dominant today after giving up that solo home run. I'm enjoying it. 12-0 Brewers. Let's go. Still only one out in the fourth. That one fouled off. Still 3-2. This is why the Rockies have 9 wins. Oh yeah, forgot we can't bitch or criticize our players. Good job, Alvarez. Keep it up until trade deadline. And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field for Lindor. And the person that was saying that, well, Baty was disappointing. Yeah. But Baty has gotten out of his funk. Alvarez has been over 2 years in this funk. Enough. Correct. Ask the Phillies how they like having the bye in the playoffs, right? Lindor is officially back. Frankie. In for a strike to Nimmo. Nimmo's 1 for 2. Singleton scored. Reached on a fielder's choice. Down low. 1-1. Yeah, Frank, I've apologized to Baty. Yep. Bud says, come on, Nimrod. Let's go, Matt to D. The 1-1. And that ball's driven out to deep right center field, back at the track, at the wall, and it's out of here. 9th home run of the year for Nimmo gives the Mets a 6-1 lead. Flexion says D. John, correct on Baty and Alvarez. We both gave Baty crap when he performed. We gave Alvarez 2 friggin' years, right? Nimrod. Soto lines one out to left center field the other way. Back at the wall at the track. Bye-bye. Back-to-back bombs. Great call, John. Thank you, sir. Attaboy Nimmo. The Nimrod name is classic. That's a 2-hitter. Brandon's comfortable in that spot. Agreed. Calling him Nimrod worked. Nimmo finding a homer. And then Soto. Back-to-back bombs. Soto. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Soto Pop. Natalie says, let's go, Mets. First time all year the Mets have hit back-to-back home runs. Let's go. Soto snack time over. D says, I'm loving this. Everything coming up, Mets. Here's Pete. Outside 1-0. Everything coming up, Mets right now. Let's go. Charles says, so great to have you all join us today on the PAS network. In for a strike, 1-1. Come on, Pete. Let's go back-to-back-to-back. Outside, 2-2. Or 2-1, excuse me. Give us another one, Pete. The 2-1. And that one blooped out to right. Farmer will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back-to-back homers give the Mets a 3 spot here in the fourth. It's 7-1 as we go to the 5th inning. Polar Bear make it 3. Nope, he fouled out. What's up, PAS? What's up, Brian P? I'm happy this is happening, but please forgive me for this. This should be happening. Exactly, Jonathan. This should be happening against Colorado. Who hit the nukes? Nimmo hit a 2-run bomb, and Soto hit a solo shot right after. Back to back. Let's go. Let's take a look. Milwaukee up 12-0 over Philly. Atlanta up 5-0 over Boston in the top of the 5th, but Boston does have runners on the corners and 2 outs. So let's see if they can get on the board. Great home run calls, John. Thank you, Stanley. I feel for Rockies fans. A World Series not too long ago. Now this travesty. Nice. Be right back. I'm liking what Milwaukee is cooking this weekend. Go Brewers. The Rockies cannot compete with the mighty Mets. Quick inquiry, our home run leaderboard. Our home run leaderboard is Lindor now has 9. Soto now has 9. Alonso has 11. And Lindor leads the team with 12. Pitch down low, 1-1 the count here. Are we still 2 back from Philly? No, we are 1 back. We are 1 back. Swung on a miss, 1-2. 12-1. Frank says, would it be okay if I wish everyone a great day? No, Frank, it's not okay. Of course it's okay. The 1-2. And a ground ball down the short. Lindor waits on it. Over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Doyle, who struck out his first time. I didn't see your headphones go flying. No, sir. I meant our PAS home run competition. Oh, yeah. Let me go and get that for you, everybody in the chat. I don't know why it only puts it on one side and not both sides. Here's Doyle. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. And a ground ball foul, 0-2. There it is, guys. There's the home run challenge if you signed up before the year started. I have not looked in a while, so I do not know what the standings are. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. Oh, Doyle rules. Oh, that was so funny last night. There it is. Let's look. Oh, that's somebody we haven't seen in a while. War Dog. Oh, C. Lee still in last place. Oh, Doyle rules. Here's Hilliard. Struck out his first time. The 0-1 from Senga. Down low, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper up to second. McNeil's got it. Fires over to Pete. 2 away. Or that's the side. Excuse me. 14 straight by Senga. We're halfway through. 7-1 Mets. Who leads in home runs, actually? Oh, Otani's got 22. Cal Raleigh's got 21. That should have never traded PCA away, man. I'm picking up steam in the home run challenge slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I had to put my girlfriend on timeout. She says I'm on PAS too much. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate that. Senga in the zone today. Yep. Rough first inning again. If you look at it, it doesn't look like it. I mean, he gave up the solo home run, struck out 3 batters, but he threw over 20 pitches. But ever since the home run, he's retired every batter. Yeah, on that home run list where C. Lee is, that's where I finished last year. Dead last. Come on, Master is now a term of endearment. Yeah. It will be the Master coming up. Baty, Young, and Taylor. And Baty pops the first pitch up out the shallow left. Hilliard will make the catch. Yikes. New pitcher here is Rollison. Jonathan says it's like Senga needs to settle in every appearance. Yeah. Ryan Rollison, 6 games this year, has a 5.63 in 8 innings. 9 hits, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 1 home run allowed. In for a strike, 0-1. Young's 0 for 2, lined out the second and hit into a double play. That's a base hit in the right field. A 1-out single for Young. That'll bring up Taylor, who's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single and a ground out. The Phillies did score, yup. In for a strike, 0-1 to Taylor. Hey, Ronnie's here, saying hi, everyone. At least the Mets are winning. Bam is here. Yo, PAS, Phillies getting pantsed. Luzardo totally melted down. Wow. Swung on a miss, and that ball gets away. What was he swinging at? Ronnie says, gave you a like. Thank you. Frank says, I can slow down on the cigarettes today. Yes, sir. Palmquist against Clay Holmes tomorrow. Bounced in the dirt. I'm 1-2. 7-14. Down low, 2-2. Sensitalia's ERA went up to 7.14. I hear that Pete has an off-season hitting coach. I think this helped his mechanics in the off-season of the Mets pod that delves into the hitting inconsistencies. Down low, 3-2. They never mentioned the issue of two. Yeah, I don't get it. Frank says he was smoking when it was back-to-back homers. The 3-2. Rollison deals. Bounced in the dirt, ball 4. That'll bring up McNeil. He reached something there his last time. 5:30, Keith. It's 5:30. Alex says, I just got back. How did we score? A 2-run home run from Nimmo and a solo shot from Soto. The first pitch to McNeil. Up high, 1-0. Bud saying, come on, McNeil. And a ground ball down the second. And that'll be it. They'll get the force at second. So it'll be runners on the corners for Alvarez. Well, I can tell you with one thing with Alvarez coming up. We go to the 6th. Still 7-1 Mets. Edwin retiring his last 30 batters. I love it. Yeah, right? And yet we still worry when he comes into the game. Brewers is putting it on the Phillies. Yep. Going for surgery on the ankle. Unsure of the date. Keep us updated, Frank. Fouled off 0-1. Thoughts on the squirrel? Until Acuna gets it turned around, Squirrel's my everyday second baseman. Chopped foul 0-2. Honestly, Acuna should be sent back down so he can play every day right now. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. Yo, Jonathan gifted a membership. Grosky got it. No idea, guys. You gotta watch like Wardy and CP. They're the ones that keep you up to date on the injuries. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. McNeil goes down the second. That's going to go down as a stolen base, apparently. Thank you, Jonathan, for going above and beyond to give somebody a membership there. I don't care. I do not care if he's the fastest guy on the team. The 2-2. And down low, 3-2. Well, he's not in A ball. He's in AAA. I saw Skeens talk for the Mets. I just don't know if Pittsburgh would trade him. Johnny says, let's go Mets. The 3-2. Swung on him, he struck him out. And we go to the 6th, 7-1. Can only do one right now in the membership. No worries. Thank you for doing that. Hello, Max. Welcome back. It's been a while. Man, excuse me. Bottom of the 6th there in Atlanta, still 5-0 Atlanta. Top of the 5th there in Philly, still 12-1 Brewers. LFGM. Brian says, I'll give him McGill, Alvarez, McNeil, and 2 relievers and one of our batting coaches. Hit that like and subscribe to support PAS's, bud. How did we score the runs? Bases loaded triple by Baty to get 3 of them. An RBI single by Taylor to score Baty. And then a 2-run home run from Nimmo and a solo shot from Soto. God bless, Mr. John. Paul DeWise says, Albie is horrible, but they keep playing him most of the time. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. 8-9-1 here for the Rockies. Wow. There are Yankees fans with Skeens Yankee jerseys thinking they'll get him because he won't get paid there. If your GM is listening, grab him. If our GM is listening, grab him. I give up if Skeens is legit on the market, I give up prospects. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. It was Soto's first home runs and 66 at-bats. Yep. What'd they say? The longest drought of his career, I think. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Taylor, late start. He's coming in. Taylor makes the catch. Wow. I thought it was going to drop in front of him. He put the glove out and it just landed in the glove. Caps is here saying, holy smoke, 7-1. Wow. Yep. Brian P says, absolutely. Skeens gives me young Verlander vibes. Jonathan agrees. I'd spend some of the farm for Skeens. No, that's not enough. You're not getting Skeens for Alvy and Marte. And a ground ball to Pete. He'll take it. Flip it to Senga. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup here with Beck, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out to short. Ken says Taylor is so good. Yeah, nice hustle by Taylor. Yep. Down low, 1-0. You would have to add Nimmo to get Skeens. Okay. Bye-bye. And that one lifted out to left. In foul territory, Baty. It'll go out of play. 1-1. Jonathan says, wowzers, great catch. That was a great catch by Taylor. Looks like Lindor is out of his funk, and Baty is becoming fearsome for pitching. Yay, Nimmo. The 1-1. And that one ripped foul down the left field side, 1-2. Thanks for your baseball knowledge, Mr. John. Actually, I don't think my knowledge is that good. You guys remember a lot more than I do. Yeah, Caps, I'll get to them here in a second. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Senga has retired 18 in a row. So 17 in a row, excuse me. We go bottom six. Still 7-1. Yes. A 2-run shot from Nimmo and a solo shot from Soto. A two-run bomb from Nimmo and a solo shot from Soto. Remember, we have our three musketeers in the outfield. Nimmo, I don't care. Nimmo can go bye-bye if we need to trade him to get Skeens. Worst ownership of MLB: A's, Pittsburgh, Angels. Pittsburgh's definitely the worst. Oh man, loving every second of your game, John. Holy wake-up call. Sweet Soto, ching ching. Well, Orioles, I give the Orioles a pass because they just sold last year. So this is the first year under new ownership. So I think they're just trying to clean things up and get things figured out there. But whoever bought the Orioles, they're like the fourth or fifth richest owner in baseball now. Luminous is here. Says thanks for streaming, John. I clicked like. Let's go. What do you know? I didn't bet the Lindor Soto Alonso base hit parlay. Got it. Damn, walk away for a few and we explode for more. And we win when I don't. Well, there you do. If Caps, hey, if we're winning when you don't bet it, don't bet it. Yes, I do, Jonathan. I do remember that. Back to the top of the Met lineup here. Rollison still on the mound for the Rockies. 1-1 the count. Lindor's 2 for 2, but walked his other time. That bounced in the dirt. 2-1. Frank says, "Well, my cat stopped hissing. That must equal a Mets win." Top of the lineup. Let's go Mets. Alex says, "Let's go Mets." Dude, I remember rotary phones and phone books, right? Swung on a miss. 2-2. Up high, 3-2. It's awesome to have MLB rules named after your owner's wealth, right? Yeah, the Cohen tax. The 3-2. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Oh, yeah. I remember payphones. Inside, ball 4. So Lindor with his second walk of the day. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo's 2 for 3 today. You can't make collect calls anymore. If you call on a landline, you can't make a collect call. I haven't had a landline in forever, so I have no idea. Sam Navola. Anybody who knows Sam Navola is? They're showing Sam Navola on the screen for some reason. Nimmo takes the first pitch inside, 1-0. The wooden phone booths. Guess only from jail. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I haven't had a landline in like 20 years. Yep. It popped up. Foul territory. It'll go over towards the railing and out of play, 1-1. Right? You got to start over, right? Leo says there's no way to beat the Mets when they're all over 6 and higher to beat the team. So, sorry, opponent's ERA is over 6. You do have to remember those numbers are inflated because of Coors Field. Pick-off throw, not in time. That was close. Jonathan says, I'd ask about beepers, but the only ones that had them groaning were doctors and drug dealers. The 1-1. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh, excuse me. 1-2. I remember my dad had a car phone, came in a big old case. We felt so fancy. Cap says, easy there. I had a beeper. Exactly. Just like Donaldson said. Doctors or drug. The 1-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Oh, it's always fun when I can make myself laugh. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Went away. Cope says, Caps, I didn't know you were a nerd, sir. Oh, I was thinking, oh, my bad. Rockies pitching is all accustomed to giving up seven runs a game. Frank said I had a beeper and a chopper to second. They go to second for 1 to return. Double play. Third double play of the day. 4-6-3. We go to the 7th. Still 7-1 Mets. The good old days. Yeah, I remember that. I remember kids in high school always getting always getting in trouble. Yeah, kids in high school used to get in trouble all the time for beepers. Only surgery I did was cutting from plants. Oh, man. Charles says, for every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. Alex says, I remember we had to press 0 and ask the local operator to connect you to the person to try to call. I don't remember that. They definitely scaled them down, yeah. Beepers and wall phones. And now these kids want a wine because they want to take away their phones, which double as a cheat sheet, basically. Yup. McNeil will go out to left. Acuna in at second. Not sure why Nimmo's out of the game, but McNeil goes to left. Acuna to second. Maybe just to give him a little rest here. In school, all of a sudden, everyone had to go restroom with a beeper. Yeah. There's a strike. It's now 17-1. Milwaukee is up 17-1. The Packers putting a beating on the Eagles. Fouled off 0-2. I had to use my house phone before we had cell phones. Sent you an email pic. Speaking of my brother, I will check that out. It's a nice moment too. Smash that thumbs up. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Wow, 17. Yep. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Thanks. Coach says, let's go. The 1-2. All right, 2-2. Frank T says 17-1 is a smackdown. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. The 3-2. Up and in, ball 4. That ends the streak of 17 in a row. Don't know about Nimmo, but we'll let you know as soon as possible. Thank you. Oh, very nice. They're going to authenticate Keith's scorebook today. That'll be auctioned off for charity. And he's going to autograph it. Very nice. Jonathan says, I'm struggling to follow my niece and nephew's language and slang. I'm old, but baseball is still here. Can't wait to hear the Philly captain. Kids know this day should be grateful for what they have, right? And that one ripped, caught by Baty. Went away. Runner holds it first. Mets.com/auction. I'm going to check that out and see what it goes up to. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I will definitely check that out. I would love that. Would be an awesome collection piece. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. Maybe they'll give Captain the Lindor on Wright's number retirement. When is that again? I don't know. I heard words like base, and I'm like, yeah, right. I have no idea. Hall of Fame, Keith. Up high, 2-1. Keith should be in the Hall of Fame. Charles says 17-1. That's a TKO uppercut MLB baseball style. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Come on, Senga. There is this Phillies guy on YouTube, always upset at Phillies. Saw it once. Down low, ball 4. All right, that's it. Get him out. That's 2 walks in the inning. 90 pitches for Senga. That's enough. Yeah, 17-1, D. 17-1. That guy's a little over the top for me. That guy's a little over the top for me. The interpreter and Hefner coming out here. Senga is tired. Yep. Yep, he's done enough. Stick a fork in Senga. I agree. The trainer's not out there, Keith. What are you talking about? It's the interpreter. Why did you keep thinking the trainer's out there? He is, John. I just go for the chuckle when we beat the Phils. Jonathan says he's got a signed autographed full team baseball from the New York Giants World Series team. It has my grandfather as a ball boy. That is awesome. Do you remember phone code? I don't remember that. Captain Philly is funny. Swung on a mass 0-1. Senga's still in the game here. Yep, we're done, says Senga. Or says Jonathan about Senga. First pitch on Monday night is at 10:10. Oh, I'm already tired. That'll be in the left field. Run will score. The runner's still on first and second. That's going to be it for Senga. I did not see who the Mets had warming up. I like that. They came out, talked to him once. They gave him a chance, gave up a hit. You're done. Mets needed the Rockies. Hope this series gets us going. Yep. Senga getting a nice ovation as he comes off the mound. Keith doesn't remember a time of an interpreter. Yeah, probably not. That's a true statement. Not good today. Still 5-0 Atlanta. Oh, the Phillies got another run. It's now 17-2. They should have listened to you, John. Take Senga out. That's all she wrote. Yep. Senga did good. Yes, he did. Pushing Senga. They're not pushing him. The last 3 games, he's gone over 100 pitches. He didn't get to 90 today. Or he got to 90 today. Our bullpen arms should be well rested. Our starters have been going deeper in the games as of late. Perfect time to push them with this lead. Nail biter in Philly. Frankie T chain smoking. Remember this kind of phone before we hit this? Yeah, I remember that. I'd go back to rotary phones. Calling the operator to call somebody else, though. I don't remember that. Yo, if the Phillies come back and win that, could you imagine? Swung on a miss. Buto, the new pitcher here. Jonathan's favorite Colorado Rocky is up. The 0-1. And a ground ball in front of the plate. Only play is at first, 2 away. So Doyle chops out back to the pitcher, but the runners move up. Would you go back to getting up the chain? No, I would not go back. How does Luminous not have a membership by now? Maybe they don't have memberships turned on. I know I won't. Nope. No specialized tea, but Bing. Good, Frank. Specialized tea is only for special occasions. That run cost me over $400. I bet the under. When I got my first cell phone, it took me a while to figure out that darn thing. Yup. 1-1 to count. Operator speaking is like pre-60s. Yeah, I didn't think Alex was that old, but I could be wrong. Love the guy in Doyle. Still don't know about Nimmo, but I don't think it's a concern. Yeah, that's WPIX hasn't said anything. The 2-1 swung on a miss, 2-2. I still laugh that folks couldn't program the time on their VCRs, right? You were born in 87 and you used to have to dial 0. Okay. I was born in 73 and we never had to do that. Only if we needed information. You dialed the operator. Down low, 3-2. Special occasions when I'll drink. No, the special iced tea. The way you said it, John, has me cracking up. What'd I say? I do remember the smoking lounge at Roxbury High School. Yep. I did not smoke, but we used to go out there all the time just to hang out. Outside, ball 4, that'll load the bases. Third walk of the inning for the Met staff. That'll bring up Farmer. No, Gelbzy's not there today. Oh, the way you said you were born in 87 and you dialed 0. It's just a tone. Payphones are a thing of the past. Yep. Buto sucks. He needs to go. Down low, 1-0. 1-1, excuse me. Yep, we all had to look up numbers in the phone book. Luminous says, I just bought my mom a flip phone. The 1-1. And a ground ball foul, 1-2. Mets got to be careful here. It's only a 5-run ball game. What's my opinion of the Dodgers? Right now, they have a great offense. Swung on a miss. He struck him out, and the inning is top of the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 7th, stand up and stretch. The Dodgers right now, offense is incredible, but they're too many injuries right now on the pitching side. But last year they had a ton of injuries as well and still won the World Series. So Buto always makes it interesting. One time I called the wrong person. Only one time? Cope says, I had a buddy in high school who knew how to hack payphones and would rack up a ton of money going around the city. Must be the burrito that disagreed with Gelbsy. You remember that? You remember when the operator would call you back on a payphone so you didn't put enough money in? Cope says, let's go. We got to be careful, but this game is in our hands. Charles says, thanks for your support on the PAS network. You are valued indeed. Yo, Jonathan with 55 gifted memberships. Let's go. What? What? You guys still don't hear that, right? What's the sub count? We're at 6 so far today, Frank. We're at 6. We could use more runs. Charles says, you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. Bernard is here saying, good evening, everyone. Let's go, Mets. No, John, still don't. We're going to celebrate with a lot of beer when they finally hear it. I don't know. It should be working. I don't know why it's not. I hear it. So I'm not sure why it's not coming through to you. Outside, 1-1. It'll be Alonso, Baty, and Young. Nope. Okay. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Jonathan. Up high, 2-1. Victor Vodnik, the new pitcher here. Yeah, Alex, we remember that too, dude. We're older than you. We're a lot older than you. Teddy Smith is back saying hi. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. I believe she's upstairs. It's kind of, and that one pulled down the third. Over the first, one away. Kind of damp and rainy today. The sun did come out for a little bit, but it's still windy. So I don't think she's sitting outside. We got the sliding glass door right here out to the patio. That'll bring up Baty. Baty's 1 for 3. Had that bases clearing triple in the first. Mets are on fire today. It's cool. We all respect the hell yeah. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Charles says he still has a black and white TV in his home. Classic. Swung on a miss, 2-2. We'll be tied for, well, if the Phillies do lose today. That is true. And they are losing. Phillies are losing 17-2. So the 2-2. Who? Alex is the youngest here. At least the one that's chatting. Have a hanger for an antenna. Remember that? And then we used to wrap aluminum foil on it too. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. And a chopper foul, still 3-2. I say heck yeah, because I don't like to cuss. He doesn't like to cuss, but he smokes and drinks. Okay. TVs used to be furniture, correct. That's lined, caught at second base. 2 away. Bunny ears antenna, yep. Phillies need 2 touchdowns and an extra point. You're right, John. Coors Field is a field of dreams. Yes, yes, Sam. Well, exactly, Frank. Fouled straight back, 0-2. What's up, Sam? And yes, we do see that the Phillies are getting smoked. For a while, we didn't have. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the 8th. Let's come back over to the chat here. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Douglas? Frank says, I disliked holding the flashlight for my dad, right? That's when he would say the no words. My grandniece is coming, Chris's granddaughter. She wants to go see a Phillies Mets game. She loves her uncle and wears Mets gear. So we're going. Let's go. No, Baty did not get 2 hits. He had a triple and then reached on there. There was an error. Yep, that's not a base hit. That's an error. We go to the 8th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 here. Buto's still on the mound. And outside 1-0. Only good thing about Philly is their cheesesteaks. Damn, needed 2 hits. Oh, then in the bottom of the 8th, you got to hope the Mets bat around. Ground ball to Acuna. Over to Alonso. 1 away. Ethan Allen. Yo, how about this one? This is I'm not gonna unpainted Huff Hines. Come on, who remembers unpainted Huff Hines? Somebody's got to know what that's from. I remember stores like Service Merchandise, TSS, and Alexander's. Inside 2-1. Okay. Really? No response to the unpainted Huff Hines? Come on. The 2-1. Nobody beats the Wiz was big here in the city. Inside 3 ball 4. A 1 out walk. No, it was from a movie. Crazy Eddie's. Yo, it wasn't like Crazy Eddie. Wasn't he like into the mob and stuff? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Frank says, yes, he was. Okay. Yeah, pulled some kind of scheme. Yep. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Flips to Acuna for 1 on the first. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. We go bottom 8. Still 7-2 Mets. Unpainted Huff Hines was the name of the furniture store in Raising, Arizona. You all got to remember that 80s movie, right? See, that's the kind of dumb stuff I remember. Apparently racketeering. Nice double play. You all got to remember Raising Arizona, the movie. Yeah, Nicolas Cage, yo. But I don't know why I remember the name of the furniture store. Oh, actually, he brought up the Rays. I just looked at their score. They're up 14-3. Yep, Nicolas Cage. Yep. Cope says, man, I haven't seen that movie in years. Gives me something to do later. Hey guys, does anyone remember the furniture store J. Michaels? I'm gonna say probably furniture stores. Probably, yo, that kid's got a key turn into signed baseball. That is awesome. 86 world champ, National League MVP. What was that, 79? Mejia will be the new pitcher for the Rockies. Inside 1-0. Taylor's 1 for 2. Also reached base on a walk. Geraldo saying LFGM. In for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, Keith was co-MVP. Yeah, but the kid was holding an autographed baseball. I was trying to read it. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Once again, we'll be back live tomorrow afternoon about 1:30 for Game 3 of this series. Fitzy's going to be done before we are. They're in the top of the ninth there. Atlanta's still up 5-0. Got so bad the Phillies have a position player pitching. Well, they don't. That means they don't want to waste their bullpen. That's why teams do that. Stanek getting warmed up in the Met pen. And McNeil lifts one out to right. Moniak at the track, at the wall, and it's out of here. McNeil's third homer of the year. And the Mets get that run back. I'll be here, Mr. John. What? McDingers. That's his third homer of the year. Second straight day, the Mets have hit 3 homers. Here's Alvarez and swings and misses 0-1. Finally, Jeff LFG. Moniak got to the wall, and nope, it was out of his reach. He mistimed his jump, but it was still out of his reach. Let's go, McDang. It fouled off 0-2. Seven new subscribers on the YouTube side today. Welcome in. And that one lined in for a base hit. He's out. Oh, no. I thought he was out at first base. Alvarez is safe at first. Wow. If I'm Colorado, I might challenge it. I don't know. Let's see. He's safe. Do tap that like and subscribe button. Oh, wow, I thought he got caught. I thought he was out, but they just showed the replay. He beat it. Has an MLB team ever gotten 30 hits in a game? No idea, Sam. Lindor takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Out in the outside corner, 0-2. Over 102 right now in the chat. Let's go. I know 102 people aren't chatting it up. DO2. Up high, 1-2. That Boston just lost. That game just went final. So Atlanta is 3 games under 500. It's foul tipped, but not held on by the catcher. Yep, the Indians 33 hits in a game in 1932. Wow. Back live tomorrow. Then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are all 10 o'clock Eastern starts. Thursday is a 4 o'clock start. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. So Acuna will get in that bat here after coming into the game for Nimmo. .25 team hits is the record. 85. Well, I don't know. Cope says 33. Frenzy saying 25. Maybe 25 is the National League record. And for a strike, 0-1. 8.5 games back of us as of right now. So a win will push you back to 9. Inside, 1-1. Cope says, yeah, that's probably the National League record. Frank saying, let's go Mets. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yeah, I don't know, Tommy. I'd have to look to see what the pitching matchups are for that series. And a ground ball is short. The third baseman will cut in front, and he got him. Man, McMahon's good. That retires aside. We go to the 9th. But the Mets get a run on the solo shot. 8-2. Let's see if CP will be doing postgame today. We'll redirect everybody over to CP's channel if he's doing postgame. I know a lot of you guys are Knicks fans, so enjoy the Knicks game tonight. Nope, CP will not be live. How about Wardy? Oh, Wardy's probably always live. I got to send him a message on Twitter, I think. Ask him to allow redirects. So let me check. Did Fitzy redirect? No, Fitzy's still live. Much respect to everyone on this great channel, says Frank. 3 more. Come on, Mets. Nope, the Mets are done scoring. Or maybe he met 3 more outs. We almost swept the Dodgers last time. I think 2 out of 3 is absolutely doable, and we could definitely sweep. Well, it's 4 games. No, not the Vensky. Knicks can do this. Wrong sport. Nope. Fitzy ended, so let's see who's live here. Is Rhino live? Rhino's on vacation, but he's still streaming. No, he's not live. Nope, he's not live. All right, time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner, boys. Welcome in. Before you leave, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel as well. Turn on that little bell notification icon so you know when we do go live. Our next live stream is tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 with Game 3 of this series. Who the heck is Davinsky? One appearance this year against the Diamondbacks. Went 2 innings, gave up 2 runs. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Okay, so we should strive to take 3 at 4. Not sure if a 4-game sweep is possible. They're still the Dodgers. Crown says, do you remember me? I remember you. 1-1 as that one swung on a miss. That was Soto Popinski. Oh, no, that's funny. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. My Braves won 5-0 against the Red Sox. Soto Popinski. Yes. Bald Bull. Glass Joe. The Sandman, right? One of the guys was the Sandman, I think. One game I never beat on NES. I could always get to Tyson, but I could never beat him. Up high. 1-0. Oh, 1-1, excuse me. Oh, the Phillies game is not over. And Crown, we're worried about the Mets. We're not worried about what anybody else is doing, bud. Piston Honda, Bald Bull, Super Macho Man, Don Flamenco. Fouled off 2-2. Don Flamenco. Who is the other guy? He reminded me of Butterbean. Fouled off, still 2-2. That one pulled in right field corner. It'll get down for a 1-out double. I don't think anyone could realistically beat Tyson. King Hippo. Yeah, the belly guy. Yep. He was brutal. Something Tiger. One of the guys was something Tiger. In for a strike, 0-1. Frank, you're not even on topic, dude. Foul tipped, 0-2. Right. Yep. A ground ball down to third. Baty's got it. He'll keep the runner at second over to first, 2 away. Rockies down to their final out of the day. The Mets will improve to 6-2 on this homestand with tomorrow's game left. And if the score holds up there in Philly, They'll be tied for first heading into tomorrow. Circle change up there. Davinsky, much better outing this time. Oh, and Jonathan's favorite Rocky player coming up here to end the game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. I can look, guys, I can look to see if Rob's doing post game. Do you want me to check to see if Rob's doing post game? That one popped up. Shallow left. McNeil will come in on the run. He'll make the catch, and the ball game is over. Davinsky works a scoreless ninth. The Mets get 4 in the first. 3 home runs again today for the Mets. One from Nimmo. 2-run shot from Nimmo. Soto with a solo shot. McNeil with a solo shot. The big hit of the day, though, was Brett Baty's bases clearing triple to put the Mets up 3-1 at the time. You guys are giving me flashbacks. And the ball game is over. Mets win. See you tomorrow. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. The Baty triple, yeah. Yep. Charles says thank you for your support on the PAS network. Let's go. A few more easy wins like this, please. Now, hey, the Mets going for the sweep tomorrow. Nice day, John. Let's do it again tomorrow. Absolutely. Great game, everyone. Thanks again, John, for the stream. Awesome stuff as always. LFGM. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate that. Frank T saying LFGM. Frank R saying thanks. This is powerful indeed. Now we can talk sweep. Exactly. So awesome stuff. Well, thank you so much for the 7 new subscribers. We had Jeffrey R with the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Jonathan with a total of 6 gifted subs as well. So, Jonathan, thank you as always for going above and beyond like that. Really appreciate it. Everybody that does pay for memberships on your own as well, thank you so much for that. And thank you for all my mods. Thank you guys for hanging out. Where to now? Nowhere. I'm not redirecting. So you can go into the whole YouTube universe wherever you want to go. I'm going to be playing a little Fortnite. I know that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again, everyone.